we started like working with T-Life and like Dexter, which enhanced the stuff that we were doing. So now we're starting to make a name for ourselves because the sound was incredible. So now other writers in the building come to us and ask us to do some of their material. And the first ones that I can call upon is McFadden and Whitehead.
Right.
You know, ain't no stopping us now. Right? Toulouse and Gene, they wrote these songs for Archie Bell and the Drells. Let's Groove, Soul City Walking. I don't know if they wrote the Strategy song or not, but they knew that we had a fresh sound. That's why they wanted us to do it. And so we do these records, and next thing you know, here come 3 hit freaking records. You know? But now at the same time, everybody wasn't feeling that love for instant funk in this building. They didn't come out and say it. They didn't necessarily do things right out in the front and everything, but you knew, you know. But by that time, it didn't bother us because we always were like the humblest people, the most friendly people, and if you didn't want to accept our friendship, then we would just say, okay, we just move on. You know, it's no big deal because nothing was going to stop us from achieving what we wanted to do. You know. And so, but then it expanded out because in Philadelphia, they had other little like labels. I think it was one was WMOT or whatever. I think it was the same label that had Blue Magic on. I think it was that one. But anyway, that's the label that the T&Js had went to do what they were doing, even though we played, well, no, we didn't play their first 2 singles. First 2 singles were played by Earl Young, Ron Baker, like Norman Harris, and that crew.
Right.
Right? Which separated us. You know, I'll be honest with you, I was feeling some kind of way about it because even though the T&Js were great,
they were part of you.
But we were a team. We were part because all them years of traveling the road, you know, and breaking down in cars, we did that together, and we had a sound that, you know, that is one thing that I regret this day, that unit could not have stayed together once we hit the professional level because it was so incredible. You know, the chemistry was there between the 4 out front singers and Instant Funk as the band. You know, we had something, but that was time past, you know. But during these times, it gets to the animosity of the thing because to me, it felt like there was some kind of jealousy, animosity, envy, whatever you want to call it. But it seemed like there was some kind of fear developing about instant funk. It was like, you know, I can't call it what it was because I don't know what it was. But I could tell you what it felt like. It felt like they were afraid for us to do anything or to be on anything that was going on in Philadelphia because they feared that we were out without shining.